Mr. Yo, he said it, right? Semi-final, always his goal. It seemed very realistic. It has been quite some time that he had a breakthrough performance in an S-tier tournament, though, that was like of the bigger scale, right? The last S2 tournaments were on the 20k mark that he won.
Okay, I have put just Nelly. I have put BARLES as a red because usually people with blue and purple has some problems. So I have put BARLES as a red and TaToH as a blue. And then here we have two civilizations that I would like really your opinion about this because I think Magyar's. Oh, okay, Lithuanians. Oh, but look at your teammate. Look at TaToH already with the Barak and militias that early. But other than that, I would prefer Magyar's. But TaToH is going with the crazy strategy.
He is in there quite early, but instant walls by BARLES. That is really nice because he could have easily lost one or maybe even two villagers if he didn't scout that in time, right? The scout blocks this one off. This is unloomed BARLES, and it's a massive difference if he gets those quick walls down or not.
Okay, but he probably was expecting, and BARLES is a player that he prepared a lot. He has said several times, you know, and it might be a dangerous place to face always BARLES.
I think BARLES is a guy that surprised a lot of people. First of all, in TTL, having the 3-0 against Andy there and making a run into the playoffs, but also qualifying in the first round is something that most people would not have expected, right? BARLES more on the like top 12, top 15 rank for most people, but then going through in the first try against ACCM, people have to rank BARLES highly now.
Yeah, but you can see also, he picked, for example, against a player like TaToH, he picked Arabia. Like, he seems to feel confident in some kind of maps that maybe others will try to go, I don't know, with some more clown. It's true that you can only pick one close map, and the close map has been picked by TaToH with Hideout. But in this one, you can see the power of Lithuanians. You make the two militias, and you're still going up the same time that your opponent.
But look at that, BARLES collected resources really solid. Typically you struggle a bit more against the two militia rush. You have to war more, you have to repair more. The only big advantage that TaToH really got here is that he killed those two ostriches. So far, BARLES has to love the opening.
Okay, and then after this one, the longer the game goes, you prefer here Magyars or Lithuanians?
Well, it depends on how long, right? There are different phases. It feels like feudal age, if we have prolonged feudal age, Magyars, they love to play their scouts. Lithuanians not having their greatest bonus except a bit of faster movement speed on their spearmen and skirms. Then in castle age, it feels like both are kind of evenish. But if we talk about like 45 minutes plus games, then again, I love Magyars.
Okay, well, he did a nice job here. We look at that palisade gate to fall apart those two militias. Now the scout is chasing the other. It has 14. But TaToH is coming really aggressive with villages to make the tower. And will you make a counter tower here if you were BARLES?
You try to maybe trap those villagers, but honestly, just moving one screen over wouldn't be the worst thing, right? TaToH is investing a lot of time, 125 stone, 50 wood, lots of working time, walking time. I think just running might be an option.
Yeah, and he also trapped those militias. I don't know why he sent the villagers in. Now he's gonna let those militias escape. That was a small mistake. Now he's gonna delete, and as you mentioned, he will have to delete the palisade and go away. But no military buildings then after all this from BARLES. I'm trying to find it, but no stable.
Yeah,
no
he can't afford it, right?
Yeah.
Like with what wood can he afford those? Like there was quite a headache, and BARLES still with more resources, but I think it will take some time, and TaToH should be pretty even because he is already back on his wood with those 4 villagers, while BARLES is still walking.
Okay, you can see how he's chasing now all full spears. Also, TaToH, since he has sent it, well, many villages forward too, he's just doing now the archery range. And he's doing farmers. Man, he's doing double attacks. The farm is not gonna make any building anytime soon, nearly.
Yeah, it's crazy. It feels like the first player that gets an archer out has a massive advantage.
Well, that's gonna be, well, not an archer, but he's gonna be a skirmisher. Remember, they are faster for Lithuanians. Okay, so we're gonna have the archery range. Didn't lose anything. It's crazy for me, nearly how, with all this aggression, 1 second idle TC, BARLES, TaToH 6 seconds, nothing happened. I can multitask, all good. We're fine. No problem.
Yeah,
we keep going.
Yeah, it's sick. But also we were in a situation where if you have 4 spearmen against 3 spearmen, you don't necessarily need another one right now, right? Because there's no massive damage output. The next unit isn't that important. So keeping your TCs running should be priority number 1.
And that's what he's doing. He's having a great macro. It's now walling a little bit. TaToH is being completely safe. He has 4 farmers, no horse collar for any of the players. Is still walling. And it felt that BARLES is just doing economy and waiting to see what his opponent is doing, because I'm checking his point of view. He knows that the archery range is there, but he might think he's gonna come skirmishes, right? So he's not afraid about that, at least not for now.
And look at that, he walls the front, so he's buying himself even more time. Lovely setup, and yeah, he simply knew. I will finish those walls. I don't need the archery range before, and could set up some farms. Lovely.
Uh-oh, and now the bag is gonna probably take a villager. The spear and the scout with forging. I think that villager is gonna be down. This is a good snipe here by BARLES. Good multitasking here by the Polish player, doing a good job. Okay, so right now, I mean, the population is very close, but if you take 1 villager, well, I will say that BARLES is with a small advantage right now. And TaToH 20 seconds LTC, basically 2 villagers more.
Perfect, 3-0 KD so far. And the question will be how much the scouts will get, though, because TaToH obviously invested more of his resources into military. The thing is, those skirms now, because of the walls in the center, have to walk so far. I think BARLES will get to like 4 or 5 skirms, and that should be enough for the defense.
Okay, and what would you like to see here then? A full field approach, or just try to be, with the minimum army possible from BARLES and then try to go castles as soon as possible?
I think TaToH has to contest Feudal Age more than BARLES has to, because BARLES has the walls up, he has the defensive units, so he knows not too much should happen, but actually now he moves out in a situation where TaToH actually arrives at the woodline.
And he's gonna be there. Maybe a tower is gonna be needed for BARLES, because BARLES got 4 skirmishes and they are not there. It's true that they don't have fletching, so BARLES need to make a tower or not. Would you make a tower right now? It's too many units and the Melissas are there. I think he's gonna lose some villager here, or maybe he's losing a villager. He's defending. Look how he's trying to hide that villager, but he couldn't defend anymore. The villager is gonna be down. He's doing the armor now. Oh, the armor, because he has no goal to make fletching. Okay, but you can see how weak the units are. I mean, he's fighting with a lot melee, and he took only 1 villager.
Yeah, that's totally fine. This is like as bad as it gets for BARLES. A trapped low HP villager. I think in different scenarios he might not even lose a single one, and that shows you why we so rarely see an approach like TaToH is doing with a skirm spear rate.
Okay, do you hear me properly, Nili? Because I'm using 2 microphones, one for the stream, other for you. I hope it's fine. Just let me know. If not, I will change. So
it's not the best quality I've ever heard from you, but I think it might be on Discord and.
Yeah, okay. To spears, it's a Blue Yeti, so, it's a older microphone. It's a fine one, but still, it's not the same that the stream. That's definitely for sure. Anyway, skirmishes, spears are going. We have to be careful there, and not on goal. BARLES is doing fletching, so he's committing doing wheelbarrow. Well, both players have really healthy food income. You can see the farms from both players are solid, 15 and 14 for BARLES. And it seems that they're gonna stabilize now and probably move to castle even more with those walls. It's feel like this or not. Oh, TaToH is coming again with fletching now. Ay. No, he has good army.
Not on gold. He has 19 villagers on wood. That just feels
too
wrong.
many. Yeah. Now he's going. He's going now for the goal, but that's those skirmishes. What is feel wrong for me is that you have Magyars with the scout cheaper, forging for free, and not doing a stable. I know that he's playing like it was Byzantine TaToH here, and maybe the scouts was going only to delay your time up, but okay, he's doing now the scouts. Yeah, he has 2 and 2 more in the queue. Okay, but
TaToH forced him into it, right? It's not like BARLES' choice to ignore scouts. He simply had to go Spearman first to address the Spearman rush of TaToH. Then he had to go Skirms to address the Spearman Skirm. So there was no timing before this where BARLES could have actually used the Civ bonus because of TaToH's strategy choice.
And it's probably not gonna be a no, because that right now he has 2 spears. He's now gonna... Not sure about this. He's gonna take the spear, yes, but well, now the scouts can dominate here. But check the resources now for TaToH. Dele is getting closer to go up.
And now we have the market for Balls. Wouldn't be surprised to see him sell like maybe even up to 400 wood there. And now another spearman arrives, so the scouts won't even get the full clear up.
No, it's not gonna clean everything, as you mentioned. Military number 710. Kidid will borrow that while he's 40 village 43, but TaToH is on the way to Castle Edge. And I believe that now he will do a stables himself, then monastery right away. I don't know how many relics he can see already under the radar. 1, 2 relics. He got another at the back that he cannot see for 1 tile only. This is a very good position for the Spaniard.
Yeah, but he will get a good idea about the relic pretty soon, right? He can easily send a unit around, scouting the right-hand side more, and that feels like a natural spot to go to. The big question is, are we going for stone? Are we adding town centers here for both players? It seems like 1 villager is being sent on stone for Balls. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah, but look where it is, on the left completely. I don't know if this is a misclick because it's in your city, man. That villager is far away. Now it's mining, okay. Well, he wants to be safe, only 1 villager. And resources are not too far from going up, but the timing, Nili, the momentum, it's now definitely for TaToH, which, okay, now he's doing the stable. Still, he cannot be okay in this situation, but he's about to go up now.
Yeah, well, the raiding trip or raiding force there isn't that crazy. Balls will be fine, right? He's still walled through the center. Yeah, I don't think too much damage will be found by TaToH.
No, and also he has a tower on the wood. You can remember, guys, that you cannot wall completely. It has like the land madness, those rocks in this area that you cannot really wall full. But still, it's possible to do some damage, but unlikely when there's a tower. And then in the south, we see how the scouts, this is really nice, Nelly, because you are up to castle, but then you put your opponent out of goal. So you make that you delete potential aggression from your opponent. Just look, TaToH can make 1 knight, and that's it.
Interesting. And TaToH, he has the market, so a bit surprised that he isn't using it right now. Maybe feels, okay, I don't want to invest or lose too many resources, rather wants to get some upgrades.
Okay, the scout now from Balls is gonna keep there. I believe that he's gonna make a light cast, but it's still a minute to be in castle. And then, oh, don't lose the scout now that you're gonna make the upgrades in a moment when you are up. Well, if he noticed that he has a second TC, what do you do here now with Magyars? Okay, he's doing the second stable. I mean, well, now we know.
There is a real chance to go CA though, and Balls,
yeah.
we've seen it from him before, right? In TTL on Spiral, he played a lot of Magyars and switched into a lot of CA there. So would not have surprised me too much.
But that's why I was asking you, because he has already 1 archery and 1 stable, but when I see the second stable, it feels more for knights. But Cav Archers here with mobility, even if your opponent has wall completely there, I don't know. Let's see, the plan is gonna be there, he's gonna make the knights. It's gonna take a villager, not really population. TaToH now, it's starting to be ahead. 4 villagers more, military numbers. I mean, he has skirmishes and spears, shouldn't be a big deal now for Balls. But the economy it is, Nelly, because he has Bozo already and second TC. It's true that Balls has wheelbarrow for a long time ago, while TaToH doesn't.
Yeah, and TaToH's work efficiency is not high yet. A lot of idols here, still had to move around, quite some idols, long distance for the lumber camp. Balls' economy isn't too far behind, and I still believe that he will build like 6 knights and then switch into CAs.
Okay. Let's see if you're gonna be Menstradamus or Nilis Damus, if you're gonna do the job or not. Well, with the light cast, he's killing those skirmishers. And now, going away with those light casts as well in the south. He's doing the damage. It's 8 villages difference, 3 town centers. But TaToH has I mean, the scores say that Balls is ahead, but TaToH has a very solid position with those TCs. Doing the husbandry now. Balls, who has a better position for you?
I ask myself the same question. I think it's pretty even, honestly. We are soon at a slight, like TaToH has 1 more town center, but not a lot of map control. The gold is all safe. BARLES has units out on the map. Yeah, TaToH will have a villager advantage, but I think BARLES should be able to contest that if he just drops the third town center, which he is now.
Yeah, the 30C is gonna happen. I was about to ask if you think that dropping a castle will make here a huge difference. It's also true that when you go too heavy on a stone, you sacrifice kind of economy. But you saw yesterday Doubt in this map. My goodness, the game, you know, so... But with Doubt, it seems that he can drop whatever, fortify church, castles, and still have good economy. But we focus in that raiding, and this is a very nice raid here with the light caps. If you have a value to take, like he's taking already 4 villages with those light caps, it's definitely a good trade here, and well, create some chaos and recover that village difference.
A lot of low HP villagers survived there, though. Finds another one. Now some healing being done. And BARLES ideally would have tried to find 2 more kills here. And answering your castle question, it doesn't feel like there's any like really natural castle spot unless we consider the double gold of BARLES. But this is really risky to move in too deep there.
Yeah. Well, siege. Oh, siege workshop here on the left. When your opponent is going knights already, full knights, why siege, NLA? His opponent
I don't know.
is already knights, just monasteries and monks. But the siege?
Maybe it's some fake pressure there, just one Mangonel, hoping that the opponent overcommits. But I don't see the natural necessity or use of the Mangonels there. That's really surprising to me.
Convert the
And
knights.
he has the resources for CA still.
Yeah. Well, actually now, his echo is more about Cav archers than knights, because usually with Cav archers you want wood and gold. He doesn't have a lot of farms with while TaToH has a lot. And you just look at the wood, he's floating, and the gold. He could do 2-3 archer ranges and spam. Okay.
Maybe
not
the
happening.
Mangonel, maybe the Mangonel is more to force TaToH into Lightcav, which he doesn't like really wants to do to counter those Mangonels and Monks trying to aggress from the left-hand side. But also TaToH is on both wood lines, so even if he evacuates the left side, it's not horrible for him.
Yeah, and TaToH has 3 relics. That means that his knights are right now +4 nearly already, because he has 4 Jane, +4 already. And this is what TaToH is doing now. He has a good farming going. He does have wood barrow, which is also matters quite a bit when you have that many farms. And he's gonna probably spam knights. And if you go in a knight battle against Lithuanians with 3 relics, you just die.
Yeah, so true. But still no bloodlines, monks, really nice blocks of TaToH. 2 Lightcav, like half a tile away from the monk there, and both Lightcav dying. Crazy blocks.
Okay, let's see, because the knights is still coming, is still on his base. Not really, there's 2 knights now going forward. And I mean, if the population is really similar, I really like a lot TaToH position now, because those knights, as we said, if they have +4, okay, let's see the conversions. Have you not... Ooh, conversions is done. Have you noticed big difference with the new, supposed to be new conversions since the last patch?
No, not really.
Not really, right? I don't see a big difference. People was thinking that maybe it will avoid the insta conversion, but still, it's quite early. Okay, let's see. Mangonel, nice. 3 Mangonels, skill bar and armor. Remember that Magyars get the +2 for free. Now we'll have the armor, but Mangonel is there. The light gas is coming from, and he blocked it now. Now Baz is the one who is blocking. He's gonna be able to block completely. No, he didn't. He lost both actually. Oh my god! And now he's going to convert. That has sanity. Baz, I don't remember, but I will check. So okay, let me check. No, he doesn't. So the monks are going to die. But now this battle is gonna be terrible for Baz or not.
I think so. The Mangonels are dead, the monks are dead, maybe conversion on the knight, and that was really good for TaToH. And I'm just absolutely flabbergasted why we're going full knights at BARLES and the castle rush in the middle, man.
No, castle, romantic castles here. He did the castle in his face, but both did the castle up. Right now, village is almost the same, but now TaToH has a lot of knights. He's doing petards. Both are doing petards. Okay, they really want to take it, but now those knights on the left are raiding BARLES constantly. It's too difficult, Nelly. I mean, I think the call here, it was the Cav archers, honestly, because I mean, at least that you get all the relics. If you get 5 relics, okay. Because you make that, then the Lithuanians, it doesn't have that power spike, but these knights, I mean, how do you stop them? It's simple. You have better upgrades, at least that you get 10 monks. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, well, we questioned it for quite some time. Maybe he felt that he didn't have the timing to switch into it. He certainly had the resources there multiple times. And maybe felt, okay, Lithuanians, they have great skirms as well, right?
True.
And maybe felt, okay, you will have an easy counter.
True. There's always it's difficult, man. This game is so complicated, and it's difficult for us. And we can see absolutely everything. Imagine for them that they have only their POV. But now this battle, BARLES is gonna hold. BARLES is not a player that is gonna give up easily. And why to do it, right? 16 armies, 17 armies, still TaToH with 13 villages more. 13 villages more. It's quite a lot, Nelly. But army numbers is kind of stabilized. Even more knights now from. Oh, he's gonna take the castle.
Yeah, funny thing for TaToH now, he is fully having 2020 in his castle, and that's why the petards were actually spawning outside and couldn't get in there anymore.
Oh man, but he's gonna drop a second castle. Look at TaToH. He want to make a second castle probably in the gold you mentioned before, and if he's not stopping this castle, might be the game. I don't know what you think. This castle can be deadly. But how many knights got now, BARLES? BARLES got a lot of knights, Danili. A lot of knights, and this is so many knights. Whoa, 16 knights, 10 knights. If he's able to deny this, you need to take the monk. He can make a doubt castle here, and maybe the games can change, because look at the population.
It's looking good for BARLES if he gets that castle denied, but we are at 80%. Villagers are close, but it feels like it's enough villagers still left. 12 hammering away. We're at 95%.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. He did it. He's gonna lose the other castle. Now he need to move it back. Population is almost the same. TaToH has lost a lot of villages in the process, Nile. A lot of villages in that one, but it's still worth it, no?
We are now even, and yeah, he gets a lot of control. He kind of secures the front gold, and he also denied a lot of farms. The TC will go down eventually, and he opens himself a nice path to raiding BARLES' economy.
Oh my god, yeah, but still, look at BARLES, how he's holding this position with two castles on his face. Well, only one now, because he take the other one, and now he's gonna take the tower as well. I don't know how he's able to hold. Look at the score, look at the population. Great number for AoE, 111, you know? But we are not laughing. It's a great game so far. And look at the TC close to the castle. He should maybe now raid with those knights and try to make some counter-attack to TaToH.
It is tricky, right? We have 5 town centers for TaToH. Theoretically, he could go for hill forts as well, and then your knights are taking so much damage against those town center. He also still doesn't have the second armor.
Yeah, he only has the +1. True that. Look at the castle he's doing now, so he's gonna take that TC down and secure the stone and the goal. I like that castle, but what I don't like it is that right now only 8, now 12 farmers working for BARLES, and the longer the games goes, it's gonna be difficult for him to go up. But now he's doing the counter-attack, Nelly, and population is almost the same, and the knights are gonna make now a lot of damage into TaToH if TaToH don't pay attention.
Oh, and those farms are really exposed. TaToH, no reaction yet. Now sends the villagers to the left-hand side. Instant reaction. Oh, that was really good for TaToH. Not a single villager lost yet.
Yeah, but why? It's not better to send the knights there patrolling, or it's too tricky, because you could have killed some, and now he's not killing anything. +2 on the way. He's still... Okay, he's walking. He's having a good trip, those knights. Do you think he's gonna find the city they're trying to find, or what? What the hell, man? Kill something! Really?
It's not the worst thing, right? If you just walk through and you idle 30, 40 villagers, you still did a lot of damage.
Okay. And he's doing, and now he's taking some villages, he's taking some knights. At the end, he sent few knights or over numbers 17, 25. Oh, another castle again in the same spot for TaToH. Is someone gonna go up to Imperial in this game ever?
Why would they, right? It's just like so open. It's impossible to fully wall this map. Yeah, traps would be crazy, but just imagine like going imp and the time you would need to waste. You rather want to build those 12, 13 lighters.
Yeah, but now it's starting looks really good for TaToH, because TaToH is raiding constantly all the time. 100 villages, 15 villages more, but the most important here,
left side, man. Oh, that's a big one.
And there, GG. Well, look how big it is, Nelly, because it's over. It's really, really over there. Well, a lot of ratings there, but how to analyze? I mean, look how many knights they did. 52 BARLES, 64 TaToH, Nelly. Like, Well, I still think that the point that we were talking is really hard against Lithuanians and with relics only.
And the big problem is if you have CA always need to be together, right? And with this map that is impossible to wall, BARLES not having like 4 town centers, it's so easy for TaToH to come in then left-hand side raid some, right-hand side raid some. And where do you split your CA? That's so impossible to micro for a human that he felt, okay, on this map, Knights is simply the better option. That's why I think he didn't go for the CA.
Okay. And I'm just checking and showing the stats. TaToH was ahead with the economy. He got over 2,000 more food, which makes sense because he almost never got raided, or at least not as much as BARLES was. So yeah, solid play here by both. TaToH obviously a little bit better, and he got the game. And well, game number 2 will start. And what is going to be? Because since there's speculate, let me just check. If they started, they did actually, and they are going for the Nomad map Myret. And in that one, with those civilizations, Nelly, what are your guess?
I don't know the civs yet. Let me drum roll. We are looking at Poles against Goth. Ooh, 2 very different approaches here. If we get to Imp, Goth have no chance. No business in this at all. TaToH's goal is it to be fully stonewalled in Feudal Age. BARLES need to prevent that at all costs.
I watched one matchup in the qualifiers. I don't know. Well, you were playing, but it was this matchup with Survivalists versus a Polish player called Arch, if I'm not mistaken. Arch, exactly. And he was trying to be aggressive as much as possible. He raided, he holded. And Survivalists, just with the Polish economy, he was behind, but at the end, it was unstoppable. The Obuch combined with the Hussars.
Yeah,
destroyed.
It's like Obuch Hussar or Obuch Arbalest.
Even Arbalest
won't
also,
have an
yes.
answer.
He did too, also. So,
Yeah. That sounds crazy good, yeah.
But also important that you can lame here in this one. And gods can take a lot of boars from TaToH. So, might be...
But even if you get 6 against 4 boars, right? It's Poles' economy. They can still get to Feudal Age. They can still, like, you only want to get Feudal Age, Stonewall setup, and then let the farms carry you. You don't need to have a competitive Castle Age time. Just get Feudal Age.
Doubt MBL was his matchup too in the first qualifier, I think.
Yeah, and that was 7 against 3 boars. And still Doubt one was 3 boars.
Okay, we are in game number 2, as you can see, guys. TaToH as a blue, Pole as a red. BARLES going for the town center. He's doing the TC, but what he's doing is to kill the boars, Nelly. He's just gonna use the gods bonus just to kill the boars. Not gonna let it, he's just gonna kill them. So he's gonna really, I mean, you can still get some food, but look at the block, because he doesn't have the loom yet. Okay, but with the gods bonus, you can kill, man. And he can kill, look, even if he's trying to take it, he's taking most of the boars, man. Oh my god. This is huge, Nelly.
This is going to be like 1.5 boars to 5. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, beautiful play by BARLES.
Yeah, really good. Well, now you have to multitask. Another thing, he is still now with the TC. Obviously, you kind of recover this idle time because insta-loom, well, TaToH has to make it. Well, can TaToH bring some other boards from the in front? Well, he's trying to lame. Okay.
I would be really surprised if he can make something happen. But well, long distance, and so far, BARLES' horse is out of position.
Yep.
That's another one. Oh no, what is he doing? Is he laming himself?
Well, almost laming himself. But the thing here is, Nelly, you are luring so many boards at the same time. The efficiency taking the food is also not so great. As you can see, I mean, there's some decay, and then he's taking one more. All the other 3 are losing food. Should be TaToH fine? Or you think he's in a...
Well, he needs to take the board at the front, and he was not high on wood here, so that will be tricky. Like, what buildings is he going for? Because if he goes for fall walk at the back next to the deer, that would be reasonable. but then your second building is going to be tight. Is he opening lumber camp here? I think Goth will get a lot of control. And look at that, Balz, I think, is already sneaking. He's trying to kill those deer.
Yeah, he want to go full. Oh, barrack already. Well, with the militias. He will kill with the militias. Okay.
Yeah.
Even better. They are cheap, so they can take it and we'll do the job. Okay. Remember that we updated this map because in the first qualifier we noticed that sometimes there was not enough wood probably around the circle. Now you can see how those trees reach that has only 50 wood nearly, but there's wood all over, so you always find wood right away. Because it's true that in a normal map, if you don't find the wood, you are screwed. You know, you are screwed. So now there's not a problem, but the food is the boars, and you can see how much food is still taken. Well, that was still taking good food from those boars in LA. Terrible.
I actually played a practice game, and there were so many small wood lines close to the area in the center that I could not build a TC. And I just rage deleted all my villagers and sent Crazini the screenshot. And he said, like, okay, I'm on the job. I see what happened here. We will fix it.
That was changed. I mean, I've seen this map 1,000 of generation. There was a lot more wood before. Now it has been reduced also in the part that you said. And the map is used much better now. Looks great. And look at those. Forward. But don't rage quit, Nelly. You don't rage, man.
No, I didn't rage. It was
okay.
yeah, and it was a practice game. We reloaded to the next one within 30 seconds.
Okay, and now he's coming with the militia. I think he's not gonna be able to take it. I don't know if TaToH has spotted it. TaToH did spotted the militia. I don't think he did. No, he didn't see the barrack either. So,
sees the horse moving.
Yeah.
I think he needs to shoot the deer quickly. Look at that clever move.
Well, this is nearly has one word. Experience, man. The experience from TaToH here is just insane on all level. Okay. Well, remind that TaToH qualified in the first qualifier. What happened? What I missed?
Look at TaToH's walls. That is a bit on the ambitious side, my friend. Like, yeah, this is the ideal wall you would like to have, but you won't have time for those at the left-hand side. No. He needs to wall way smaller.
Shorter one. Definitely shorter one. He still doesn't see the militia. It's gonna be a lot of militias. This can be a problem for TaToH. The militia is already here. He's mining stone. Remember that with poles you also get gold. He's gonna try to use the horse to block it, but now he knows that more militias are coming. What do you do now, Nelly? Because this is a hard situation for TaToH.
I think like 6 villagers on stone. Try to will fight a bit. You know that your villagers are healing. And then 1 tower at the stone, 1 tower next to the forward. And as I said, somehow try to get castle age. And ideally, you are only like 2 minutes behind the Goth player.
But towers, no army at all. Just the towers, defend with the towers, and that's it.
It depends a bit on how aggressively Balz is going. If Balz is going forward towers, you might need to add some archers of your own, because you could be floating some gold being on stone heavily.
Oof. Many times he's already there. It's still 10 seconds to be in feudal age. He's doing the barracks, so he's thinking to do maybe some archer. He will have to do an archer range. I don't see then a tower coming yet. Double attacks. He has to move all those, and he is trying to take the forward. Honestly, if you take the forward, it's 125 wood, which is quite a lot. So he might need to do something to counter that, Nelly. And what might be
I don't
a tower?
think TaToH will allow that, right? It's very easy to just send in a villager, repair the forward. You now have the archer range, so an archer will be out in 1.5 minutes.
Okay. Still, the HP is going down really fast for that forward at home. Balz, it's walling quite a lot. I like the walls, but is needed those walls? He should be focused more in the aggression.
I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that Balz is going for walls right now. Like, he knows that TaToH has to send at least the first archer over there, and yeah, this is like Balz basically saying he wants to play fast castle behind this, which is shocking to me. I would have expected him. Oh, villager.
Okay, using the horse, but no, now he's there with the men at arms. He's gonna lose the forward, Nelly. He's gonna lose the forward, and it's 125 wood, and it's not like TaToH has a lot of resources. Well, he has a lot of wood, but he's trying to block, he's trying to defend, and now he's gonna repair. He's listening to you. He
Horse?
does. Oh, he lost it.
Horse blocked the villager.
Oh man!
Repairing the forward.
Okay, he took it, and now he's gonna make another. TaToH has 0 fillies on food, 0 on gold, 17 on wood. Good macro, Nelly.
Oh god, and now he's housed as well behind this. Oh, full disaster, TaToH. He only waited
He
to like
deleted the house.
120 HP.
Nearly he deleted the house also, and this is why he's super housed now. TaToH also deleted the house, that one that is where the horse there. That's the house that he deleted, he got 2 together. Well, maybe it's used to make farms, but still, you are housed forever now, horse collar. And, well, those farmers are gonna give fruit instantly, man. Look at that.
No,
Oh,
don't tell me
man.
the farm finishes before horse color. TaToH
No, no.
mistimed. He mistimed. Yeah,
Okay.
he built it with 2 villagers, the farm.
Okay, he's still walling, but it's crazy. How is this civilization? He has 0 food now. He has 10 on food in a moment. He's also there with the archers. But I think this is a mistake. He's prioritizing balls nearly his transition to castle age. Why not to come here forward with full towers, for example?
Maybe he felt it's so easy for the Polish player to tower, right? Horse block. Ah, really
can
nice.
go later.
Typically, like, rule of thumb is don't tower rush a Polish player, right? Because
Okay.
they're on stone anyways. And it's just so easy for them. And they don't mind to build defensive towers. So I can see the reasoning there. But we need to see a castle age follow-up by BARLES. This has to be a siege follow.
Well, I mean, he's working for it. He's already with the market and buying resources, doing another mill at the back. Gotta have the blast with he's fully wall. But we're going to see how crazy Nelly is this Poles civilization. It looks like TaToH has no resources at all to go up, you know. But look at these spamming farms he's doing. You know, also taking the deers on the left. Okay. And we'll see how he's gonna be able to go up as well soon. Obviously, the timing is now better for BARLES, but he's now going for mining stone, gold, and 1 villager behind only. TaToH after all this mess, because this has been a mess. Yeah, but he can wall.
Yeah.
TaToH can wall nearly, and he might be fine.
And I think TaToH needs a market. And then probably just goes for a castle. And I don't even think he needs to commit to too much castle age army. I think this might be an actual boom game for TaToH. The question is, can BARLES break that? He's now going for a stable. Wow.
Well, look at TaToH food. He's incredible. He got 1 minute ago nearly 100 food. He has already almost 700. As you mentioned, if we do the market, which is happening right now, market gonna be up. He might sell the stone, and he will be up to castle age with already 15 Polish farmers, while
Yeah.
BARLES has 14. What the hell, man? Poles is insane civilization for this map. Oh, look at the food. He don't even need to sell the stone. He can sell the food, man.
Yeah, and that allows you to get to
Okay.
your Obuch faster. Let's see what he does. Sells 100 stone, 100 food in between.
Yeah, he's crazy. I mean, he went up to castle and he was having 100 food when BARLES click, and he's already up. And BARLES is still going castle. It was crazy. 1 minute difference now, 1 minute 30 seconds, more or less, something like this. And it's still not mining gold. Okay, but TaToH is doing a stable. Do you like that?
I think it's only for 1 scout. I don't think he's committing tonight. This is mainly to get an idea of what's happening. Actually, he's now setting 6 villagers on stone. I don't think he will commit too much. I would be really surprised if we see
But he's doing
bloodlines or
nearly.
forging anything.
But he's doing gold mining upgrade and 6 villages on gold. So
Yeah, but like, gold mining is fine, right? He's floating food and wood
Yeah.
right now. He can't really use it. I think he will build a scout. That's the main unit here.
okay. He's doing the scouts as you mentioned. Probably will do light gas in case that he's coming with monks as well. I don't know. He need to spot in the siege war shop. Buzz know that he need to kill in castles because this is the feeling that I get now. Siege war shop. It's true that he's doing a second town center and might be on a timer. 10 balls to do damage because TaToH is fine after all this madness.
It might be fake aggression, like in the game before again, right? That
Okay.
he's adding a town center next to the stone. It's not impossible that BARLES tries to play 3TC and actually tries to delay his push towards Imp then.
I have the feeling that TaToH, instead of being predictable, is gonna drop a castle and spam knights, Or not. Look at the amount of stone he has.
I'm not sure about the knight spam too much, right? It's kind of like the opponent could go pikes, opponent is already
Even more
walled.
gods. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think
thinking
it's
he's
more
gonna
likely
make
that
it.
TaToH
Nah.
tries to boom.
He's booming. He's doing a tone center. He's just gonna boom. And then if he has to have a lot of stone, he's just in case just to make a defensive castle behind that. A defensive castle and boom. Okay.
Uh-oh. TaToH, that's actually, I learned something from TaToH, is him telling me, nearly if you stonewall everywhere. And you see, the house would be the weak point, but with this early castle edge timing, he simply gets the castle up in reasonable time.
Yeah, and he's defending all the farmers, as you can see. Lighted upgrade is one stable, second tone center. He's gonna be now in a better position. It's true that his 4 villages behind doesn't matter. He's gonna take the monk. He take the monk already. And now, if he's taking those bangers, it's gonna be a disaster. He shouldn't take it. He got the spears, also villages to defend. Okay. Don't want to. Oh, almost killed his own spear. No. Okay. He's going to go back, and the castle is up. This game, Nelly is going for Imperial.
If it's up to TaToH, for sure. The question is, can BARLES somehow break him? What can BARLES do? But BARLES, the second town center, that's really surprising to me. I thought he would all in, but why would you all in against already set up stone walls as well? So, makes some sense. Maybe the knight is the only bigger question mark here for me.
Yeah, but the thing is, BARLES has 2 mangonels, but what army he has to make damage? Like, and he cannot see the castle yet. If he's going a little bit forward, he might lose the mangonel. Look, look, look. Mangonel down, bam. He's down. No, he saved it. Okay, nice reaction by BARLES. Oh, he almost lost. Oh, okay. He want to lose the mangonel, Nelly. He want to lose the mangonel. Okay.
Pikeman upgrades here now, but against Obu, you don't really need to upgrade to Pikeman. And TaToH will like that.
Yeah. That's only denying his own boom. I think soon, Nelly, TaToH is gonna be in a much better economy position, you know, because he has heavy plow, wheelbarrow already, you know, and doing the third tone center. Yeah, he's 9 villages behind now. But if BARLES is not doing a 30C soon, he's gonna fall behind massively, I would say.
Yeah, and if it's even, that's not what Poles need, Goth need, right?
Also,
remember what we had in the opening. It was, I think, 2.5 boars against 5s, plus the lame deer then behind this one. There were so many advantages for BARLES.
Okay, he's having a stone almost to drop a... I don't know what BARLES is doing right now, Nelly. Can you help me? I need your help.
I think it's going to be 2 TC with forward castle, but no, he's actually sending more villagers to build a 3rd TC now.
Where he's doing?
He's not doing it, but the waypoint with the villagers next to his gold implying that he wants to build one here. Yeah.
He's doing now there. Okay, still 12 villages ahead. That's fine. Wheelbarrow. But TaToH Nelly has already 4 tone centers. So, soon, if he's having those TCs working, and it is, he's gonna catch up the numbers to his opponent.
Actually, he would have had 4 if he didn't lose the starting town center, right? So the distance will stay roughly the same for now. I'm not that happy that BARLES, with all this map control, is not having that much relic control. Yeah, TaToH was active with this light calf, but still, I felt like 1-2 relics could have been in already.
Okay, yeah, it's true. It's 3 TCs, not 4, but I think he's gonna make it a 4 tone center. Okay, let's see. He has 2 mangonels, the pikes, the Obuch. He's gonna try to make some. Ooh, he's gonna raid, man. He's gonna raid. He's gonna open. No, he's gonna wall. He's sending also Obuk. But the mangonel is gonna shoot or not? Why he's not attacking with the mangonel? I don't know. He's trying to be inside doing a siege war shot. He's creating some chaos, but I don't know what damage you can do. TaToH don't have a stone for another castle, and now he's doing a castle at home. I think both right now are a little bit afraid from each other. Because...
Well, TaToH is just fine, right? TaToH loves to play this defensively. Like, more walls, some mangonels, like, this is the dream. Buys himself some time, tries to go for the monastery, tries to go for the siege workshop. So TaToH is happy. And BARLES, he's trying to find some aggression, but he's not progressing at the speed that he wants to.
Yeah, only Temple is now ahead. Castle is gonna be also defending there for BARLES. He's gonna take what? He's gonna take the monastery or not? He will take the monastery. He will take the siege war shop, and transition to Imperial. Who's gonna be faster here? I really don't know, because with Pulse you never know. He's doing another forward at the back, TaToH. But this game has to go for Imperial because they cannot really do damage anymore to each other, Nelly. I don't think
even did arson to kill the buildings at the front a bit faster. Got 2 of the Monks. And TaToH, though, this is scary. If he slips up with his Mangonel micro, he could actually lose quite a bit here.
Well, he's going now inside. He's doing another barrack, which I don't know why. He has the spears, pikes coming. He's inside with 3 monks. You have to be careful. He's gonna make you think anarchy.
Why else would you do? Is it only for some pikes? Mangonel, that was good for him.
He's gonna take it. No, he's gonna convert. He's gonna convert. Oh, he's letting him convert because he has the monks there. And then he's gonna convert. He's not that he deleted now. The barrack is gonna be able to do it. He has to wall. He's gonna make it. Okay, good micro here by BARLES. He has good amount of farming. 12 bullets ahead, taking the monk. But those Obuch are tanky. So he's gonna take the mangonel and might kill the pikes. Might kill everything with the Obuch in Nili.
Yeah, and the moment the Mangonels die, the Obuch will kill everything. And yeah, Haskal's now thinking about it would be an absolutely horrible choice. You're playing into the cards of the Obuch. And BARLES, he is thinking about him. And then it has to be a hand cannoneer aggression. And TaToH needs to switch into Arbalest probably.
Yeah, but the good thing here is that if you have hand cannoneers and the others doing arbalest, you can do anarchy, and few skulls, not even fully upgraded or elite, can deal with the arbalest, but you can also Obuch. Still is gonna be difficult for the gods, even if you see that BARLES is on the way to Imperial right now with 3 town centers doing the 4 TC. He has a stone nearly almost to make a castle forward and push from there if he's gonna be able to do it. Would you like more position here?
BARLES is going for CA.
Cav archers?
I don't even know what. How good are CA for Goth?
They are heavy cav archers, but I think they.
No Thumbring, no Pathian tactics.
Yeah,
every other upgrade though.
That's it. But well, they have. The
actually, it's CA are not bad against Obuch, not bad against Cavalier. Okay-ish against Arbalest.
This is interesting, man. Well, but I mean, if you do Cav archers and halves, maybe it's a good combination, no?
Cav archers and halves still isn't doing a lot against Arbalest.
Yeah, well, Cav archers and Huskell then. I'm talking in case that he's doing what combination he's gonna do TaToH now. He's doing archery ranges, so he's thinking on Arbalest himself probably, as you can see, but you can also spam always Cavaliers. There's a possibility. He's gonna have the university in a moment, and it's incredible how with these polls looks like you don't have resources, but you managed to go up to Imperial and gather all the resources. And now I'm going to go to TaToH point of view. He doesn't know that he's going to go Cav archers. He has no clue about that, and he's not expecting that. Do you think that can surprise him?
Well, he sees it now, and yeah, it might indeed surprise him. Those Obuch will die. Wouldn't be surprised if TaToH just clicks them as far away as possible, because right now, that won't be his unit, but it might be more efficient later on again.
Yeah, but Nelly, Cav archers are not Hans Cav archers, like they are not a super cheap unit. He still is doing no ballistic. He need Botkin, which is on the way. Need the +3. It's complicated, you know, that you can mass an old army to take this. I don't know. BARLES has 7 army, while TaToH has already 16 Obuch, already spamming crossbows. It feels weird to have the gods and see Cav archers. I mean, I don't know how many years you have been with the game. I think probably the same as me. It's the first time I see this with the gods.
I think I might as well. Like, I just checked the upgrades because I didn't know what upgrades Goth have for their CA.
Pretty crazy.
This is rare.
It's very, very rare. Anyway, let's see. Those which are coming here. It's complicated there, and it's gonna take it or not? Well, siege workshop +3 chemistry, doing the castle to defend. It's gonna be completely defended. TaToH at home We'll see if this is gonna work. Obviously, he's doing the bloodless, but also the process to make all the cav archers upgrade, Nelly, is take a while.
I don't think he will continue with CA. Let's see. Now he has the resources for either Elite Haskell or Heavy CA. He goes for Heavy CA.
Okay.
I think that's not what you needed. I think Arbalest will be too good against you. And like poles can mix in skirms. Yeah, the last armor is missing, but still they will be cost efficient.
Okay, he's doing another casting. He's gonna have 3 casters. He's well defended. Those cav archers, nice micro. Okay, but he killed the villager at the end. Well, I cannot kill the micro. I killed the villager. No problem. Okay, cav archers. He got only 12, Nelly. It's like, okay, he's doing most of the upgrades. Now he's heavy cav archers. And I still have only 12 cav archers. He has been ahead, in theory, all the time. Look at now TaToH population. Oh, man. Well, bombard cannons, maybe, to deal with those Arbalest. And then the cav archers deal with the Obuk.
Yeah, well, a one-dimensional fight, obviously. Bombard cannon micro can be really nice. TaToH, is he maybe stuffed for gold at one point? He still has a very reasonable amount at the left-hand side with 4k gold left.
Okay, Trebuchet, many cav archers here, and I need to go back. He has more army TaToH. The Arbalists are gonna clean on the right. As you can see, the cav archer is going to the damn hell, and now he's even doing the skirmishers. Okay, he needs something else. I mean, Nelly, we could cast together and we have to see gods with cav archers. What is this?
Well, it is just a very bad matchup for Goth, right? So,
Yeah?
thinking through the units, like, we can always make arguments why the Goth unit is a bad one. And probably we would have gone down the list a very long time till we came up with CA. And right now, CA are not hard countered by anything.
Definitely
Which
not.
is probably a good option.
Okay. He's doing another castle. He's definitely been a slow game because it can be quicker right now with the walls, with the castles. TaToH also obviously have the interest that the game is going this way. 180 population for both. We're gonna see now champions. Cav archers are there, but let's see. He's gonna try to put the cav archers in front of micro. But is this cav archers gonna be good enough to kill as you were talking? You were talking that no, and definitely he need to go back. Oh my god, the army numbers also benefit him. Elite Obuk. I mean, without elite, he's forcing him to go back. You mind with elite, Nelly?
Yeah, but he's mainly going back because of the Arbalest, right? The Obuk he can kind of out micro. TaToH's now switching into elite skirms as well. This will keep him really gold efficient as well.
Okay, he's going back with the Arbalest. Look at the skirmishes on the Obuk. He need to be careful. Is champions a good combination for the army he's having here? Champions can deal with those Obuk. Isn't it better to have some Huskals to try to kill the Arbalest, which in my opinion is the biggest problem here?
It feels like Huskarls would be my unit choice as well, yeah. Maybe, honestly, you needed to go for Bombard Cannon, Halberdier, Onager? Is that a combo?
Well, it is, but at the end, it's still a lot of resources, man. A lot of resources, so I don't know if he can afford. Well, right now, he has 36 on food and 50 on gold, which is not little. You know, probably he needs more farms, but a lot of gold. 2 ready for TaToH, 1 for BARLES, still only with cav archers. Man, do something else. As you mentioned, nearly some bombard cannons will help a lot even against those Arbalists, and now he's ignoring this battle and going to his economy. And if he's going to be inside of that economy, he's gonna do a lot of damage with that army, Nelly.
Left-hand side, Bombard Cannons in danger. 1 dead already, second one dying as well. This is really good for BARLES. Most costly or costliest unit in the game. 3 down already, Obuk dying as well. This is nice for BARLES.
Was very nice. He's now going with the ram. He's gonna take the trap. I'm checking also if his TaToH is gonna make some damage on BARLES' economy. He's trying. The score still say that BARLES is ahead by 1,000. Oh, he's open. But well, there's a castle and another wall behind that, so no problem. Still going with the cav archer through trebuchet, but on the right, TaToH is committing inside. Is this a good approach here? He's sending 27 Obuk. There's champions and cav archers, but the champions are going to die. Nelly, I think he's gonna lose all the army here. BARLES.
Yeah. Champions are completely getting ruffled stomped here. And Obuk attacking a really bad fight though. A really bad fight. This is reasonably good for BARLES that he's still losing.
they make the best micro, as you mentioned there. The Cav Archers is still there with the Trebuchet that is trying to kill the castle, but they always survive. They are very tanky, but at the end with gods you can spam a lot. But the problem here, Nelly, is that the longer the game goes, you cannot be with 20 farmers for Barles, so you have to be careful because, yeah, your units are cheap, but they are not for free. You know, you need to still have some economy, and this is still getting them. And now the Cav Archers are helping, but he need to go back, going back with the Trebuchet. Oh my god, crazy game already.
How did TaToH, without any map control between the beginning of the game till the 35-minute mark, end up with 3 relics?
I don't know that. Good question. Well, good question. I don't remember how it was the distribution, you know. There's one relic, for example, in that, let's say, in that lake, right? And they still didn't take it. They could take it, but they didn't. And Balch could do it, but maybe it was close and he didn't take it. And now, still raiding. Population, though, 210 population for Balch. Still top limit.
Not too shabby at all there. And army will be fine. We have a reasonable amount of upgrades. What are the next steps for Balch, though? Kind of wants to get control more of the right side, where it feels like they are the important gold spots.
Pretty strong situation here. Pretty strong situation here for who? Well, he's going to attack again. Balch is going forward with the 4 Trebuchet with the champions. He needs to take this castle. He needs some raid. I don't know. I still feel that Huskat might be great here. Well, great. Okay, because those which are scary, and you will need a massive micro. Is it not farmers?
Potential winning condition for the Goth player here is sniping all castles. And then Halberdier Haskell becomes a winning composition again.
One unit that we almost never see it. What about with this Cav Archer's Heavy Scorpion?
Actually interesting. Yeah, Goth have Heavy Scorpion.
It's hard to micro, but since you have a lot of resources, it could be a good choice actually. With the Cav Archers behind them, obviously you need some of them, not 2 or 3, but you might kill everything with the Scorpions. This army for sure.
Yeah, but the question is like, is TaToH engaging then? If there are 5 Scorpions behind. He probably waits for his Bombard Cannons, and then Bombard Cannons are just so good against Scorpions again. Yeah,
but I'm telling this because right now, he got 5 Trebuchet Barles. Where is the Trebuchet now, Nelly? They're gone. And you need something to protect that siege, to make the army melt. He's taking some, still with great population, both players. Oh my god. Who's winning this game, Nelly? Because it's still so close, it seems, in population, good resources. And TaToH doesn't have also a lot of farms right now. Is the Cav Archers gonna work?
32 farms. There was a nice raid in the back, and now a lot of those farmers are not being used. Balch is playing this one really, really well, with such a big stiff disadvantage.
Nelly, I don't want to see water. Why TaToH is doing dogs? He's gonna make heavy demos. He's gonna make demos, Nelly. Oh my lord. Okay, well, for now, War Galley upgrade. Okay, and now TaToH is gonna make demos, but Balch can see it. The Cav Archers are starting to kill quite a lot. Only Cav Archers is working. Unbelievable, man. I mean, when we thought, sorry, that everything has been discovered on this game, then bam, got Cav Archers. Doubt is taking notes, Mr. Nelly.
Yeah. Although, maybe it is. This is actually a matchup that we could see multiple times on this map. Like, we have seen Poles multiple times, Scott multiple times, and now demos are coming in.
Okay, the demos are going to happen now. Oh man, I can't believe that TaToH find a way to use. It's his favorite units. He loved the demos, Nelly. He really loved it. Love it. Oh man, more demos are coming. Oh man. And he's pushing back with the demos. Oh, a demo against one champion. Husbandry now is gonna make. Okay. Boom! Bada boom! And now he pushed him back completely. He took one castle at the bottom, and at the same time, Nelly is attacking TaToH on the right side as well. And now Galleon
trying to get rid of that castle there. As I said, like, those are the options, right? Trying to somehow snipe them, maybe make a big move at the right-hand side, and then prepare 4 traps at the left-hand side, to then maybe get rid of another castle again. This has to be your winning condition.
He's crazy. He's doing what? Guard tower also, okay. Still have crazy amount of food. But why no, as you mentioned also, why no Onagers, man? Obviously you don't have Siege Engineer. Anarchy, finally the Hue Skulls. Anarchy upgrade is gonna make the Hue Skulls. I mean, you need the Hue Skulls to kill those Arbalest, Nelly. It's been the army that is doing the most damage here right now.
Feels like it. Also can help out a bit on the water, right? Really good against the Galleons. Arbalest numbers are shrinking though. We're down to 30 and they're really exposed. Bombard cannons are moving forward. Would love to see the 2 traps come in. And that castle will be in danger.
Okay, on the left, he's gonna try to defend. But it's already now a good amount of bombard cannons on the right, Nelly. And now the problem is that BARLES is gonna have to avoid the middle because he knows that the demos are there. So he cannot go through that area anymore. Is the map here 50-50 for both? Elite Hue Skulls. Okay, finally Gods is starting to be Gods. Oh, his castle is gonna work. He has 2 traps, 3 bomber cannons, but there's another bomber cannon behind. No, that castle is gonna go down before it's built, Nelly.
Let's take a look. Bombard cannons are trying to take the fight against the Arbalest. Nice split there. Castle, 2200 HP. And yeah, there's no melee units to deal with those traps in the back. Needs to repair ASAP.
He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. He's not even repairing, but at least he's gonna send in the champions. Why he's not doing Hue Skulls? He did elite Hue Skulls, and only we see now 4 Hue Skulls. The castle is gonna be down. I think both players are gonna lose the castles, yes, but now the army is gonna be strong for BARLES. The scores say that he's ahead. 30 population more. The game is already almost an hour. Nearly, this game is gonna be longer than the whole 2 previous series.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh man.
Oh man.
And yeah, it's just like how TaToH wants to play, right? He knows, okay, long game is good for me. And BARLES, he's trying to force the issue right now. TaToH, slowly but surely starting to transition into cavalry though.
He's going with the winged hussars, but you need more than those farms. On the left, 2 trebuchets, but 1 bomber cannon taking the trebuchet. He's going trying to kill the bomber cannon. He's gonna take it. No, because TaToH is paying attention. He's going back, and now he needs to go back as well. And on the right, slowly going aggressive. Can the winged hussar take this army, Nelly? How many you need?
I think you need trample damage. That's the most important thing, right?
True.
You need the unique tech. And right now, TaToH, he's stuffed for resources. His economy is not crazy great. Look at that. Like 43 farmers, only 20 on gold. A lot of villagers are like repairing, idle, or building stuff, not collecting resources.
Well, he's having 3 relics. That's good. But also BARLES is already with the halberdiers. And BARLES is well protected. I mean, you can raid, but he has castles protecting pretty much all his base, all the resources, so raiding is not gonna be easy. Now he's coming, trying to take the bomber cannons. Not gonna be easy. And as you there you go. Logistical legacy. The trample damage. Ooh, look at the bomber cannons taking out those Arbalests. BARLES got nearly a lot of army right now. Like a lot of army.
Nice bombard cannon shots. And TaToH, one of the best bombard cannon players, takes out 2 bombard cannons.
2 in 1. Now Arbalest. The champions are there. Not a lot of Hue Skulls, but out of position. You need to kill those. There's still 55 army, 80. Trebuchet is gonna take those traps. He's trying to kill, and he's gonna kill the trap. Yes, he's taking 1. He's gonna take the second. He has 1 fully, but he's not repairing. What happened? Repair that trap? No, he's not repairing. And TaToH, with less army, is trying to push it back. And remember that the longer the game goes, this Poles economy and hussars are gonna be crazy. They are gonna. Oh man, if Gods has to go light caps, you know that the game is gonna be for Poles.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Also, where's the next gold of BARLES? He has 600 at the left-hand side, right-hand side 27. Is BARLES out of gold? BARLES is out of gold.
So. It seems so that there is no more gold to take. Yeah, I'm just checking in the minimap. I don't see it. It's still not taking the relic. Now it's gonna make some house. You need to stop those raidings. He's doing the house or not? He's gonna be in time. Yes, it's fully walled on the right. It's fully walled. But it's, I mean, nearly. This is as simple as this. He has a lot of army, yes, but he's doing now upgrades that are weaker than what he had till now. While TaToH is doing the Hussars upgrades. So, well, he's gonna have his skirms, light gas. Obviously, he has halves, and he has a lot of farming. But I don't know, man, if this is gonna be possible to counter at all.
It will be really tricky. If you want to counter TaToH's army, it has to be with some gold investment. He's trying to go for the right-hand side, but TaToH already saw that, has the counter army prepared, and it just feels like Goth have too many answers to Goth. Poles have too many answers to Goth.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. It's still 143 villages now. You have to delete at some point because you need more army. Obviously, he does have a lot of siege, 2 traps and 1 bomber cannon, but Bal has 100 army, and he can't push with 108 army right now, Nelly. What the hell?
Well, they're just at too many different spots, right? Now at the left-hand side, he has 60 halberdiers prepared, but only one single trap waiting to push in.
Well, he's sending now the second, but with halberdiers, well, he has arbalest to kill those halves. Hussars, TaToH has wood for probably the rest of the cities. 5,000 wood, so some little is. Obviously, you will need at some point like 80 farmers probably, and then 20-25 on wood only, and then from there, Hussars non-stop nearly. Oh, I mean,
this is like, I think Balz has like one final push in him. And this one is now with 3 traps, 4 traps.
Okay.
I think we need some bombard cannons. And TaToH knows, okay, this is awfully quiet. What's happening? And he just starts off with fortified wall.
He's doing the walls, man. He's doing the wall upgrade. You have to be careful. He's doing demos also in the middle. I don't know why, being aware of that. He's raiding the gold miners on the right, okay. He's now with Hussars trying to be inside. Look at how TaToH is trying to be inside. TaToH is now with the score lead. Those Hussars and arbalest skirmishes. If he raid the farmers, he's dead nearly. Because Balz will lose all his economy and he will slow down all the production. He's desperate. Look, he's against the walls, fighting with the halves, with the cav archers. There's 3 threats, but his opponent is just repairing the castle. He might lose that castle, but if he break in, and he will break, check the village number, Nelly, because he's gonna be with 60 villages or something like this in no time.
TaToH actually moves around with the bombard cannon, tries to snipe those traps. But yeah, the Hussar numbers are really solid at the bottom. TaToH needs to pull some more villagers. Now the gate is broken though. Balz, he needs to finish this game with the push.
Yeah, but the traps, if you lose the trap, he's not attacking. Oh, he takes the bomber cannon and the other bomber cannon as well. So if he's taking the castle, it might do the job. But still raiding with the Hussars, killing some villages. But as you mentioned, TaToH has 6,000 wood, but food and gold, literally 0, Nelly.
Yeah, it's not looking great, and now he has to go for skirmishes. A civilization that has elite Huskar as an option actually builds skirmishes to counter other arbalests.
Oh, wow. Amount of army. Now Balz has less villages, but who cares? 120 military. 120 military. TaToH keeps trying and trying. He has 31 Hussars in the queue. Arbalests and skirmishes as well. Castle is down. Might take another castle down. What's going on? But he's expanding now on the right with crazy amount of farms. Wow. Still difficult to finish this game against the gods with the spamming they have.
Halberdier raid through the center. Trap at the left-hand side is potentially dying, and yes, it is. Oh, this is still intense. Like, Balz is really forcing the issue, and TaToH, he's struggling to keep his population alive right now.
Nearly, you think Balz got halves in the queue?
Yeah, he said 1 out of 10 for quite some time. Pretty crazy, right?
Oh my god. He got some. He definitely got some, and now full skirms. But now, how many villages on goal for both players? Literally, go on, Lily. Let's go.
I already did it.
Okay,
That's the moment for the chat. Yeah.
0, guys. 0, literally 0. I forgot that we have the cameras. I forgot because I'm usually not having the cameras in the tournament, but I forgot that we both have the cameras. 0, guys. Literally 0. And we need to ask to the viewers as well, to you in your channel, in my channel, in all the channels, who the hell is winning this game? Who is winning? TaToH or Balz? I want to see a name in the chat, in both. Nilly, who is winning this?
TaToH is.
TaToH?
I think so.
Goodness, man. Sure,
BARLES simply
man.
has this one push, and TaToH is having the 3 relics, has the better farmers. He's still at 122 villagers. BARLES is at 77. He won't even replace any. TaToH just needs to hold. It will be a tough task, but I think he will, and then BARLES will run out of steam in 80 halberdiers.
But TaToH need to take the trebuchets from BARLES. He only have one. And if he take the siege, as you mentioned, he's stopping. He's stopping this. He's really stopping this, as you can see. Oh, man. Yeah, TaToH is still 200 population and 70 villages. It's just basically nearly not enough for the longer game. You can't.
But now, at the right-hand side, BARLES is actually getting gold, but not with a lot of villagers, and TaToH sees it instantly, intercepts some of them. This could be big for BARLES. If he gets the full 1700 gold there, like 4 or 5 traps, some more Huskarls, he gets another chance.
But he will have time, because he still have 155 army, because he got all those halves in the queue. But 1 minute ago, I asked you, oh, look how many halves in the queue. It's not 100 anymore, Nelly. He's dropping.
Well, it's 100 halberdiers on the field now,
That's
right?
true. That's true. That's true. But for how long? Because TaToH has okay amount of skirmishes, few obuk, at the limit both players, really at the limit, which is normal. Look at the demo, ay, the demo, okay. He took some of them, but the dogs are down. He has killed the dogs with the halves. TaToH is still 200 population, but 200 population. Crazy game already. Oh, man. Really crazy. Do you think we're gonna see Poles versus Gods in this map more during the tournament? It feels like can be.
I
Or
think
maybe
you're
they will
trying
ban.
to avoid this matchup
Yeah.
if you're a Goth in the
Yeah.
future. But with that all new laming, I think Goth might be figured out better than they were 2-3 weeks ago. So I think we will actually see more Goth ban in the future after this game.
Well, that's very interesting. That's why we have, remember, 4 BAMs global per player for a total of 8 completely. Or it can be 4 because he's hidden. But BARLES is starting to drop the army. And Nilly was right. And it's looking good for TaToH. Because look at the TC. A douche! Nilly, on the right. He's a douche. I mean, he's doing a tone center now. The TC is gonna be down. He's gonna take the goal. And that's basically is probably the game for TaToH. Because now the production for BARLES is close to 0, Nilly.
Also
have no
remember,
production.
I think we had a balance change already in effect, right? That skirms are now doing 1 more damage against
Correct.
halberdiers here.
So he's working better
And-
then.
Yeah, and also Goth are missing the last armor upgrades. So those skirms actually do quite some damage against the Goth helps.
You can see how they die. And now, population. Incredible and crazy game. And how much stamina, Nelly, and patience you have to get in those games. Because TaToH has been, well, not struggling, you know, because he was probably knowing that in the late game and controlling the situation. But you really have to be really patient to play those games because look, he was pushing with so much army and now constantly trying to defend. He even lost a lot of farms on the top left corner, Nelly, but still, the TaToH patience is giving him the game. It's over.
And that's what we basically said from the start, right? Poles are so much better in the late game. Goth have no chance. I'm actually more impressed with how BARLES gave himself a shot in winning this one than TaToH holding, because this is what I kind of expected from TaToH anyways, right? If we get to the late game, you have gold, you have map control, this should be your win. But BARLES made it bloody tough on TaToH.
And what else he could have done? Because what else he could have done? I really don't know what else he could have done.
Maybe a bit more water control, right? Goth have heavy demo, they have some more control. Maybe with some cannon galleons and water control, we could have sniped 2 of the castles a bit earlier. And then more trap push at the left-hand side, and suddenly Poles might be down to 1 single castle. And then he can start to dream a bit.
Yeah, I mean, look at the score now. The population is bounced back to 100 village, but no, he called the GG. And what a game! What a game! The players might be thinking, what was that, right, Mr. Dilly? What was that, really? Crazy game.
A really good
Seriously.
game. And both players playing their civilization strengths. It just feels like Poles are a hard counter to Goth on this one. And we repeated it multiple times. I liked how both players played it here.
I mean, there's no real mistakes. They know the civilization. This is supposed to be, we forget a lot of times, this is RTS, real strategy game, right? So, and in this one, they were trying both to use, we have never seen the gods going with the cav archers, but guys, Nelly, look at the food for Poles here. Even those 17,000 resources more in terms of food. Like, at the end, that has to matters, you know? Like,
Yeah.
The crazy food they get is just crazy. It was crazy game. Really, really nice. And the level of the players, and here Balls, he cannot blame himself for anything, right? Like, he did what he could.
Maybe to go into mind games, right? Let's maybe think about. Now, Poles was the last pick as well. Maybe you can play Khmer, but how good are Khmer against Poles?
Well,
Doesn't excite me too much either.
No. Probably it's worse, honestly, because what you have in later game, Khazars, but it's worse Khazars than the Poles, right? So,
yeah. What I did in my draft, if I picked Goth, I picked how are they called? Berbers as my last pick. Because I felt if the opponent goes for Poles, Berbers perform reasonably well on this map, right? You have a bit of an easier time with the boards at the start, and then I think you perform well against Poles.
Okay, and what will you pick now if you were Balls now? I mean, keep going with his home map and go for Arabia? Because, well, it is going to be Arabia. I can see now in the spectator dashboard. And what civilizations there? Because left, Incas, Malay, Dravidians, Incas as well, both pick Incas. So they thought that Incas was the stronger one. We might see a mirror game.
Well, typically you go by elimination, right? Arabia is the last civ that is left over because balance is obviously designed around Arabia. So typically you go for the other civilizations first in your draft. And hideout, probably Portuguese or Khmer. Border dispute, I would think Incas or Khmer. On the other side for TaToH, we have Burgundians hideout. Border dispute, probably Incas or Malay. So we are narrowing it down to Inca Malay against Incas or Khmer on Arabia. So Inca mirror is an option.
Okay. I mean,
25% chance.
Okay. The game is already starting. I'm just restarting my game because my game closed, but they are not starting because there is some delayed. So you can tell me the civilization if you can see there already.
I know the civilizations, and I feel 25% smart. It will be an Inca mirror.
Incas, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then here, the execution gonna be so important. How much you think the map generation matters in a mirror matchup, Nelly?
Well, obviously we take the civilization factor out a bit more. It heavily depends on the mirror matchup as well, right? There are some mirror matchups where you're more reliant on the map than in others. If you think about Byzantines and we maybe go for like a skirmisher war, it's more decided by your timings, by your macro. But if we have something that's very reliant on gold, such as Meadow Civilization, seeing where your main gold spawns is more important.
Okay. I want that you guys get hype and really hype. Why? Because, Nelly, we are on a Thursday. We have TaToH versus Balls that is great players, but it's still not being, the Viper Hera is still like this. Obviously, TaToH is favorite. We have 4,000 viewers in Twitch. You have 1,000 in your channel, almost. 1,000 also on YouTube. Dave also with a lot of viewers. And remember that Nelly announced yesterday NAC 5, but it's going to be a banger, right, Nelly? So, good times for enjoy Age of Empires tournament. Hopefully, you guys have a good time. And we see already the game number 3 that is coming. And hope everyone get hype because we have a barrack in 30 seconds, Nelly, from TaToH.
Ooh, this is interesting. And you obviously don't need to build houses with Incas for quite some time because you have basically 9 out of 25 at the beginning, so you can delay your lumber camp a bit more. That's an interesting approach. Early militia from TaToH again worked out reasonably well for him in game 1.
Okay, and is he gonna try then with the militia just to lane? You think the 2 militias can really do a lot of damage right now? It is worthy what he's doing? What do you think, Mr.
Well,
Lily?
it can be upgraded to men-at-arms later. You force some idle time. You have the scouting. Opponent kind of needs to send army back to clear it up. You get so much more map control. And also for future sets, you're more unpredictable, right? Getting into the head of your future opponents is something you can already start thinking if you are ahead 2-0 in the first round.
I like that one that you mentioned, you know, because this Swiss stage also with several rounds, you know, to go. Yeah, it's a good point because people, if you not watch it live, they might check their opponents, and then you think, okay, it's gonna make now a barrack, kind of makes you paranoid, right? And then maybe you're gonna make mistakes also.
Yeah, or maybe overwalling a bit early, maybe getting your boars a bit earlier than you typically want to. And first, Zebra is dying. And no, TaToH did not go for it. Was so close.
No loom. He can attack that. Why he's not attacking? No loom. No loom. Oh, that will. Oh, but this is terrible because now he's not building the barrack. He will have to send more villages. Okay, still no loom. Well, it's okay. I believe now BARLES is okay.
Maybe one villager in danger, not really. Double villager there at the barracks. Sent the low HP one. That triple villager, one was hiding.
What? In the same frame, really? I thought it was 2 also. Okay, but he's gonna take 1. But he's not building the barrack. He's creating chaos
that is
already.
the second building. He can't click up without the barracks.
Yeah. It's the second building, man. He's forcing him to, well, it's still early, like 18 villages only. But, well, the efficiency. Now the eagle is coming. These 2 militia is gonna take a villager. I think that village need to be down. It's gonna be down.
Oh, that's
is
so
massive.
big for TaToH.
Yeah.
That is so big.
Even more
everything
nearly.
is delayed.
Go on.
No. That's it, right? Everything is delayed. The feudal age is delayed. BARLES has no scouting intel. Let's take a look at BARLES. He sees nothing. He has no idea. And TaToH knows exactly when the switch on gold is happening, where the wood is, villager distribution. Already heard some villagers. This was so much value for TaToH.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing here is like, it's even more value exactly because it's mirror, right? Like, it's the same civilization. You take a villager, you get, and look at the uptime. The uptime is the same.
Yeah. Both players with 0 seconds idle TC time, so really great moves there, even behind all this aggression. But now, some damage against the militia, and TaToH just sends his eagle away, tries to keep it alive for more intel later on.
How good is feeling Nelly TaToH for this tournament? Because, I mean, it's not the same, but was more or less the same setting. That Warlords waiting room, and he won it, you know, and it was the same maps. He might be. I mean, I saw a post he did. Can't you believe that it was my second biggest tournament that I won?
I told him
right?
that, and he actually checked and thought about it. Yeah. It's funny, right? He was 1 year ago basically the best player in the world that has never won a tournament or an S-tier tournament, right? Then he wins the biggest Age of Empires tournament of all time, and now this is basically, or was his second biggest win.
Which is crazy, but. Also, I think the variety of maps and potential strategies for a creative player like TaToH is a plus for him. I believe that he has to be extremely motivated in a multi-map tournament for sure.
Yeah. Obviously, like his preparation will be on point. The new civilizations, he's trying to figure them out. So I think this is close to the dream scenario for TaToH as can get. Yeah, maybe a bit more mega random and some more random resources would be good for him.
Okay. But he's not tricking Mega Random because how do you really plan Mega Random? Like,
I don't know. He can.
Yeah, he can, right? Okay. Remember in those old times when we hosted, when I hosted the Master of Mega Random, that was, well, in those Katsuni times basically. You don't know what to pick there. Like, how you prepare that? And he won it. He won that tournament. Well, he forgot that. He won that tournament. You know, so we have to remind him.
He won that tournament with a lot of wonder victories as well, and so fast adjustment. It was actually a really fun tournament.
Yeah. Okay, BARLES and TaToH still going. He has 4 farmers, archery range. BARLES, not an archery range, Nelly. He's walling he want to go castle? It's just with eagles?
Full eagle play. Well, that's really good against eagle skirm to play full eagle, but then you need a second barracks, I believe. Otherwise, the opponent will just go archer and archer eagle against only one barracks of eagles. You will have a lot of pressure on your face.
Okay, because remember, guys, that the eagle scout production is very slow. You know, it's very low in feudal age. You know, so if you are going only that, second barrack probably is the way to go. But he seems to be focusing on walling and then going for the castle age. Is TaToH aware of? Well, he can smell this because look at the wall. He can see. I am on his point of view, Nelly. He doesn't see the flanks on the left or on the right, but he might believe that he's walled completely. And in a mirror match, you have to be careful. He surprise you, but now TaToH is walling now.
Yeah, just be safe as well. No, like, too fast walling. Just create a natural base for yourself. And full eagle? I don't think that's actually the play here if you are in an Inca mirror. This is a bit surprising to me because Slinger is such a good unit then.
Exactly. Exactly. Also, we talk about the eagles. Okay, they are cheaper because it's Incas, but still, they cost quite a lot of gold. I don't know. He's doing the blast bit. He has to wall. It's gonna be wall in time. It's take a while to build those palisades. If he's gonna notice the eagle come, and let's see if the quick walls by TaToH. Not gonna happen. Oh, it did happen actually. Good job there, Mr. Nelly.
Oh, it was the eagle.
Come on,
and now
man.
2 archers.
Ah, come on. I mean, Viper is cool. I hate this, Nelly. I'm sorry, but I say to Viper in the interview, you know, I don't like this, man. Well, I do like it, but you know what I mean. They always do this, man. It's so great, man. But you sometimes feel that they do on purpose. That they leave those small things, you know, there to make it happen, and it happens, man, all the time. What the hell?
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Like, especially like villagers. If you have 20 HP, a scout stops by, they actually take the fight, so they have 5 HP, and then quick wall the villager, instead of instantly trying to quick wall it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna be. YouTube uploads matters, Nelly. You know. You have to. You need to get content also. Anyway, and jokes apart. Oh, he's doing the +1 armor when he has those resources to go up. Why'd you do the
Interesting,
+1 now?
right? Yeah. The typical approach is to wait for the +1 armor till after you click up.
Oh,
Yes,
but
both
it's still gonna
buildings
go
as
up.
well.
Whoa. Well, sometimes it's hard to explain because it's feel that TaToH is having a little bit advantage, better economy, and then BARLES managed to go up quicker. But at the end, they're gonna be walled completely, and both are going to go into an eagle battle. BARLES is gonna take this battle, I believe. He has the +1, while TaToH doesn't. So he's gonna clean in the south, but he's cleaning army that TaToH is not gonna use anymore, really.
Yeah, well, he cleaned up 3 eagles, right? 3 eagles in the long run will be nice as well. And those eagles of BARLES, not unlikely that they go into the town center now, trying to heal up, because you won't really find any damage in Feudal Age with those now.
Okay, so now, what TaToH is going to do? He's gonna make more barracks? You think he's gonna go slinkers? He's going slinkers, Nelly.
He's not producing anything in Feudal. That rules out archers, skirms, and eagles.
Okay. While BARLES has 5 eagles doing another, I don't see the second barrack. They're playing quite safe this match. Safe or defensive? How would you call this?
BARLES needs a forward siege workshop. He's playing eagle, mangonel all in.
He's coming.
Yeah. And slingers are really bad against mangonels.
True. They melt. No, they don't die. They melt. Against those, so let's see if he's gonna do that. I mean, he's not producing anything, and as we were talking, that means no eagles, no archers. It means he's gonna go slingers, maybe monks, but for that you need quite a lot of gold, Nelly.
Inca's not the natural monk civilization, especially if you know that the opponent is already committing to eagles, already has the counter. So we will see some slingers. TaToH's now adding an eagle, but that one is mainly for scouting, I believe.
No, what I mean, monks, is if you see the siege coming, you make siege as well, or you go for some monks? That's the question here. Because you can have redemption. There's no autonomy, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. Let's see what is gonna happen. There's a lot of gold. Bozo for TaToH. TaToH is still now he see the situation forward. Yes. So now it's very interesting to see what TaToH is gonna plan. Well, TC and Siege Shop at the back, so he want to go for economy and try to stop this all-in aggression from Barles. Gonna be able, Nilly?
Yeah. This is a tricky spot for TaToH now. Reclaiming this area is close to impossible, right? Opponent has the hill, has the center position already, can easily repair. So TaToH now needs to defend, have the better economy, and then try to plan a clear up in like 10 minutes. But has to defend very patiently here first.
Okay, let's see what is gonna happen. TC at the back, another tone center. It's 2 tone centers. Wood is on the right side, as you can see. Diggers are coming, the slingers are there, but you wanna have the mangrel himself. If you take the mangrel, then TaToH has, in my opinion, a very solid position. But he need to micro now really, really well, Nelly. Otherwise, the snowball can be real.
Yeah, and we're always talking about Mangonel micro with MBL. I think TaToH has the second best Mangonel micro behind MBL in those scenarios. Like, he's so good at defending, so actively looking for ground attacks. And as you saw, like, one of his first reactions was also directly deleting those farms at the front.
Yeah. As you can see, he doesn't want to lose any single village. He has a second TC at the back that in the long run, if he's not having a lot of idle TC, is gonna be great. Eagle Warrior, but he's gonna be inside now. Now the micro is gonna be so crucial. It's a slinger with the +1. Let's see the micro here. This is gonna be so interesting, Nelly. I mean, I like the mirror when it's happened this, because if it's both eagles, but like this is much better in my opinion. One with the eagle and the mangrel, the other with the slinger. Then you need to see who's gonna micro this better, and is gonna happen the big battle in a moment, or he's just gonna take all the houses from TaToH to make his house forever. Really, I want an action.
He needs to take those houses out, otherwise he couldn't micro, right? TaToH would just wait 7 tiles away from it, and then you can't move left, right. Now he tries to poke in a bit with the eagles, but has to go back. Time to heal again.
Yeah, he's doing more slingers, as you can see. He's gonna come a third mangonel now from TaToH. He's doing the second TC Barles. Oof. And in these battles, one bad move can snowball for any of the players, no, Nelly? It can be disaster.
Yeah, obviously. Like, if you lose all your slingers here as TaToH, game is over.
Yeah. Maybe it can be different for Barles because, you know, he has the aggressive position, but obviously you don't want to lose. And Sanity. He's going bonks. He's gonna make redemption, then Barles.
Not impossible. 20 on gold still. Has 2 TCs. Something we didn't mention yet. This is TaToH's only gold. He has 2 horrible golds still on the outside.
True.
TaToH needs to hold exactly this area.
Yeah, he can see both gold, but TaToH, okay, he's gonna mine a stone. Depending how much he's gonna put, I wouldn't mind to see some guard towers. Could happen. To defend or not. Ooh, redemption. Okay.
Guard tower is like, towers are cheaper for Inca.
Yeah.
I think
and
it's more likely that he wants to go for a castle. I think like a breakout castle at the right side between the 2 golds would feel reasonable as well.
Yeah, but the problem is that he has nearly doesn't have any stone. Even if they are cheaper castles, it will need a while. So, I mean, obviously the ideal would be the castle, but you need time for that. And you can see how Barles is already doing outposts on the right. He's doing the university. So the guard tower, the Menstradamus is not a meme, Nelly. I'm just telling you, you know, it's not a meme, man. It's not a meme. Oh, be careful there. Oh my God, Mangonel down. Now it's redemption. You need to go and take the monks. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it. You're gonna take it. Felizar gonna delete now. He converted one Mangonel, but the tower is there. And 0 village on gold, as you mentioned, Nelly, now. So he needs the tower and need it now.
Okay, desperately needed indeed. Tries to go for some repair. Same goes for Barles. Those monks dying. Now the eagles are maybe trying to go in, blocking the Mangonel.
Okay, it took almost both, Nelly. Almost take both Mangonels. Oh man, it's still 0 on gold, but now that was a better trade for TaToH, I believe, or not. If you count that he has redemption as well, he can't force him to go away.
He has the tower up, right? Now the tower in front of his town center. It's still the big problem that he's not controlling the golds. Is TaToH maybe thinking to not build any army and go in? Because what does he need? He isn't getting really threatened right now.
I mean, with those 2 guard towers here, it makes sense what you say. Why not? he can defend properly. I wouldn't even mind to see ballistic, you know. And is ballistic on the way? Because now he's gonna be well defended there. Those towers gonna help quite a lot. I don't know if he can go to the left. Let's see. He has just that goal save as you mentioned, but now he's completely well defended. Ballistic is gonna be absolutely amazing there if he puts Villas inside. He's doing right now. I don't know if he's on purpose. No, I think it was a misclick. With that main TC, he's now gonna take some outposts. And TaToH has already nearly 10 villas more, which is not little, and with Bozo as well.
Yeah, really nice. 4 eco upgrades there against the 3. Forward castle. But that's what is that achieving? I don't think I like it.
Why not? He's taking the outpost for TaToH.
Yeah, but you need to take the gold.
Yeah, I know,
the
man.
next step.
I don't understand, but he's afraid because remember one thing. You put the point of view from BARLES, you know, and he doesn't know if there's mangoes behind that. So he probably don't want to make it out castle, right? It has to be that. But he has monks, so he could convert. So yeah, more forward would be great.
And he has eagles, right? Just scout, move in. If you see 4 mangonels, don't build the castle. If you don't see a single mangonel, then build the castle 3 tiles further forward.
Nearly, TaToH has found a he's on the way to Imperial. I'm not Memstradamus. It's a duo, man. Nearly, like in the old times, you know? And he's up to Imperial. He has a stone to make a castle. And now he's gonna make the castle in that area and he take those 2 goals on the left. Or he's gonna go forward. What do you think nearly is gonna happen now?
I think he wants to make it at the right-hand side, and that's why he's sending the slingers out to make something happen. But now he sees the eagles coming in, has to build the castle way more defensively for the traps. Oh, this is an ugly raid on the gold.
Yeah. And those bullets don't have any upgrades. Remember that Incas get the blast with upgrade, but it's not happening. The castle is at home. At least he's gonna have gold on the left, and he didn't spot it, these balls. Okay, that castle is not going up. So TaToH is gonna be able to do something now at home because this raid, as you mentioned, is quite annoying and he's taking already 6 villas, nearly.
Yeah, really nice. Slinger out now. If he only had like 2-3 slingers at home, would have been so much easier. The castle denied is not a big problem. It just needs to finish before we are in.
But BARLES is also not at home. He's doing another castle, but this is still fine for TaToH because now you make the +3 on those slingers and make few traps, and those 2 castles from BARLES are in the hell.
And BARLES is so far away from him.
Yeah.
And TaToH has enough stone. I think it will be like a suicide mission at the right side where it just tries to control those golds.
Okay. Well, a strategy on that goal that BARLES, nearly, I am on his point of view, he didn't explore the goal where TaToH is right now.
That is sloppy though. That is really sloppy. You see you're controlling close to all his gold. Where's he getting gold? You should absolutely know this.
Yeah, even more when he see that his opponent reaching Imperial Age. But he did a brutal micro on the left. At the bottom, he take all these lingers here, okay, and still probably don't find the goal. No, he did it, but now he's gonna make another TC. Gonna go traps, he has the +3. The score is very similar, but the advantage, in my opinion, is massive because of the timing and momentum, Nelly.
And TaToH only 4 on gold now at its base, second as the left, as we said, and now tries to expand at the right-hand side. Is this maybe the time to start thinking about adding eagles, or is it just more slingers trying to survive? Certainly, trap production has to continue.
Yeah. Okay, he's also mining stones. You can see he wallet. He's gonna have a monk there. BARLES has 2 relics. BARLES resources are getting there, Nelly. So TaToH need to take those castles quick and then do damage with what? Keep going as slingers or switch into eagles?
I think slingers for now, right? Just get on to like 10 and then you need to switch into eagles. But TaToH thinks, okay, well, you can't break me in Castle Age anyways, so he goes for eagles. Simply the better unit when it comes to raiding, getting map control, and having more controlled fights. Because in slingers, you kind of have to hope that the opponent takes bad engagements.
how crazy, how important is the timing and be ahead, because population you see that is almost the same, but now it's gonna take a lot of map back. TaToH here, the castle is gonna be down. I mean, all this repairing, I mean, it's great because one has a lot of stone, Nelly, but he will kill both castles. And then let's see, because still BARLES is BARLES is now switching to archers, to archery ranges, sorry. So might go Slingers himself now, while TaToH is now going Eagles. Okay.
Yeah, feels likely. And well, then it becomes tricky, right? Then we have the Eagle Slinger mix. Then again, like technically, like Skirm Arbalest could add some value again. And we see Radiant Slinger even for TaToH. Tries to make his army even stronger.
The problem is that it's still 1 minute 25 seconds to reach Imperial. In the middle, he's gonna lose the castles, and all this map control that he was having is probably gonna be gone. Well, I like that castle he's doing, but he's gonna be able to take it, because TaToH could buy a castle in this area. Would you buy the castle on the right side?
No. He doesn't need to, right? The traps can just move over and take out the castle. You don't need a counter castle to this. You can just patiently wait, kill the castle, and then build a castle better for you. Maybe even at the same place.
Okay, when you take the castle, okay. There's a mangle. Be careful, because you're gonna lose another. Population TaToH is exploding now, Nelly. His population is now exploding. Really exploding. On the left, he found finally the TC, but he's attacking. Look at the castle TaToH is doing. He wants probably to protect those trebuchet, to take those golds in between both. Yeah, perfect. He's gonna take that cat. Ooh, but it's too many villages, and now he's sending Eagles. And the Slingers, with Ballistic, remember, are gonna dominate. TaToH is playing this game. He's playing really good, Nelly. He's playing really good.
Like, I said it at the 18-minute mark, right? It's so easy to screw up here. But TaToH played extremely patiently. Guard Tower, Mangonel, Slinger, obviously 3 great defensive tools. And BARLES played 2 TCs for a very long time. Tried to play the strategic play, but TaToH's patience just looking so hot.
Yeah, he's playing so clinical, so great here. Look at how he has cleaned nearly 3 castles already. Now the monastery with 2 relics, the siege workshop, and he's not gonna give time probably to BARLES to come back. And BARLES is now gonna be like, what units I do? I mean, he's coming with the Eagles, few skirms, but then now TaToH will have the Eagles. He has the Slingers, but he will have the Eagles.
Yeah, and that will catch BARLES off guard completely. Like, yeah, he saw some Eagles. It is still non-elite Eagles, so not the craziest thing ever. I think TaToH will wait for elite Eagles, and then we'll just, go for brutal raids.
Okay, for now he's gonna try to commit. No. He's just going back, as you mentioned. He has to wait because he's doing Elite Eagle Warrior. They are +4. He's missing Forging and so on, but only with Elite Eagles. And the armor, they are good enough to destroy that army from BARLES, because population right now, really, it is very close, actually.
Yeah, but the value of the army is very different, right? It's way better for TaToH. You want to have the gold units here. Like, skirms are simply a unit that... Like, just look at the fight that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be so one-sided.
Oh, boo. Those Eagles, and they are not +6. He's doing now the Forging, and now he's gonna kill a lot. He can come also with some more Slingers. He can take now the monks. He's gonna take absolutely everything. Look at the score. It's a total domination mode activated the Spaniard. The GL player is now killing absolutely everything. He's gonna move back that monk also to save it. No, he didn't. But the army from BARLES is just melting right now. And if he sends now the trebuchet, he can put a castle on that kill, and he's game.
Yeah, not unlikely. And TaToH, he is getting raided at the left-hand side, sent the Slingers over though, but that was such a brilliant engagement, and TaToH now a 30 population lead, and yeah, it was even, but the usefulness of the units was simply on TaToH's side.
Yeah, you can see he's coming now with those. He's doing the +2 attack as well. He's missing the castle tech, but it's still very strong army. He's doing a lot of Slingers, but it's a snowball, and with those reps, nearly he killed all the artillery ranges.
Yeah, quite easily, right? And now Eagles arriving the left-hand side, though. TaToH not protecting those traps too well. And yeah, should still be fine. And with soon no Eagles out on the map for BARLES. He has 2, he has 1, he has none. TaToH just needs to produce skirmishes, and there's no answer by BARLES right now.
Oh, well, Billies. He's sending Billies to kill the traps. Not gonna happen. He got the Eagles there. Those are Billies with some upgrades, but it's not a Spanish Billies, Nelly. I mean, people think that all the Billies are like Spanish. It's not possible, man. It's just not possible. Well, I mean, when you see that he's going, okay, he's taking one Billy, but now look at those Eagles and the skirms. He's gonna raid and he's gonna take. Yeah, look at the population. And Nelly, TaToH has played a very, very solid series. Put his name as a candidate solid for the tournament.
Okay. Yep. Writing him on my solid list for sure. Elite skirmishers continuing to push in, and TaToH, well, winning a tournament that was extremely stacked. 8 top players there in the, or maybe even 9 top players there in the Warlords waiting room, and winning that one in the finals against the Viper. We had to consider him as a top 4 player, and so far, he didn't fall off in a week.
GG. Very strong. Like, really, really, really strong here. TaToH with no mistakes, Nelly. No mistakes at all, we could say, right?
Yeah, look, really, really sharp. The Pulse game was impressive as well. And yeah, the Haboop was a pretty one.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. That was a wild one, you know. Like completely different games, all them, right? The Haboop one, then we got the Myret, the Nomad one, then this one with Inca's Mirror. But he has dominated in this one with the Mirror one, with the 2 militias. And then he knew exactly what to do. Like, the experience, I believe, right, Nelly, because he knew exactly what to do at every moment. And, well, okay, I'm going to interview your teammate, and we'll be back to you in a moment. Okay, Mr. Nelly?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, here we are with TaToH. Hola, TaToH, ¿cómo estás? Enhorabuena, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm fine. I'm happy.
Fine? Okay. I hear you very low, but let me increase a little bit. Let's see now.
Okay.
Okay. Put a little bit closer to the microphone, but TaToH, give some chances to the other players, man.
I think
very solid performance, no?
They're super even. So
you think?
Yeah, well, I don't know exactly, but how was the economy? But
in which one? In which game?
On the first one.
On the first one. Well, the raid was brutal, and I don't know how much you think that it got how important was to have the relics with the Lithuanians. If those were crucial in those battles, but I mean, that game was wild because it was the relics, crazy casters forward, raiding all over, you know.
Yeah.
So what is the key there?
I honestly don't know. I think controlling the middle is important. And my tower did accomplish something because I think he, like, I didn't kill a single player, but I forced him to go to the backwood line. And I guess that's what gave me the slightly advantage on the early game. And I think the walls were crucial for him. If he doesn't wall there, I will put a lot of pressure on him, and he wasn't ready for that. So yeah.
Are you tired, TaToH?
I'm a bit tired, yeah. I usually don't play this time, so.
Oh my god, you are taking the Jordan spot? I don't play in the
No. No.
Okay. Well, the second game is not the first time that this happened, and Polt versus Gods. I was casting with Nelly this series. I don't know if you know, but now you know. Have you seen Cav Arches with Gods before?
Yeah. I have used it as well, but I didn't know that they are missing Thumbly, right? So
yeah. and part and tactics.
Yeah. So they are not the greatest, but I think against Pulse is a really good choice. I think he nailed that one there. He was missing maybe some Cannoneers as well, but I think Cav Arches were really, really solid option.
You think how you can be that patient? Because in those games, you have to be really patient because BARLES was having army all the time, all over, and you were spamming. How you can keep the and not panic at all? Is that experience also part of the experience?
Mm, well, I feel like Pulse, the later the game goes, is better for Pulse, right? Against God. So I knew that I couldn't afford to apply pressure early because he took all my boards almost. So I was going to struggle a bit, and he was the one that was dictating again, who was the one attacking. And I just needed to hold at the start until the economy from Pulse kicks in, right?
Okay, and really, those barrack in 30 seconds in the third game. I mean, do you have planned 100%? You knew it was going to be a Inca's mirror. You were expecting a Inca's mirror in a
Yeah,
raid?
yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. I think it was the only map where, I mean, he could use it on maybe Habut, but then he had Magyars. It depends on the ships he had left, but having those ships, I knew it was going to be a review.
Okay, but the process is you are clicking, you are getting into the game, and you see the Incas. You were already okay. I'm gonna make a barrack in 30 seconds, or you see in that moment when you plan to make that barrack. We want to know. I would like to know, or it was spontaneous.
No, I did the same one with Lithuanians. I think
Okay.
it has. I like to have to have the initiative, right? So
Control.
with the barrack, I mean, it can be annoying enough. So if I'm on point and my macro behind is not the worst, I think it is still some damage because as well with Incas they are cheaper, so it helps. And I think even if I don't kill a single villager, just I can idle and he's not that comfortable, and I can see his map as well. Maybe I can force him to so he's not fully walled. And as well, like Inca mirror, I think is not the fastest mirror. Like there is no scout. I think Meratam opening it can work, but obviously if I open Militia, I think I cannot deny that option for him. And then it will be like either range or either barrack, and he decides to go for the barrack option, which makes the game even more defensive.
And the guard towers, mythical guard towers from TaToH there, and then going to Imperial. You got there all the initiative because with that from there you were really ahead with the economy, and then from there the game snowballed pretty much. TaToH, how do you feel your level is being right now? Because I was talking with Nelly about a post you did. You won the Warlords waiting room, and it was your second biggest tournament that you won, right? But what I mean is, how do you feel prepared for the tournament? Because you feel in a very good shape right now. That's what we saw.
Actually, I guess it's because of the names, right? Because Hera, Leary are there, and Mr. Joe, who didn't play. Because Master of Arena, the price was higher, but they were missing some players. So I guess that's what I really meant as well with the Waller waiting room. And I think my level is solid. That's more important, like more consistent. And I'm making less mistakes, and I think that's what is making me performing better. I don't think I'm playing like better than my peak, let's say. I think I just playing as always, but I'm making less mistakes, and I think that helps in performing in tournaments where the pressure is on.
Is your macro in those situations has improved a lot?
I wouldn't say a lot. Maybe improves.
Well, a lot.
I guess
yeah.
I guess I'm more relaxed as well.
Okay.
And that helps. Like sometimes you are like I don't know. Sometimes you feel like really good and you are playing. You have that extra, extra feeling on the game, and you are like doing a perfect game. And sometimes you don't have that one because everything affects on your gameplay as well.
Like reading the game accurate, and they say, okay, I know what I want to do. You do it and it works.
I think that's I think having a clear plan helps a lot on these tournaments as well.
Yeah, a lot.
It might work, it might not, but at least you know what you have to do, and if you are focused, for sure you will make less mistakes.
You always check these small things. Do you know who can potentially you face for the second round?
I think I'm facing Mr. Joe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. You face Mr. Yo, which is always crazy series between you and him.
Yeah. Once again, I have to face him. Yeah, it will be a nice series for sure. I think the last Warlord we faced as well, and he beat me. So I will have my revenge against him.
Okay. I think, I'm not sure 100%, but I think it's going to be on Saturday. We'll let you know as soon as possible, TaToH, and I wish you good luck there and to have a great tournament. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Take care, man.
Hopefully we'll see each other a lot.
Okay.
Have a nice one.
Well,
Bye.
You know what? If people don't know what he means, it's because since there's not happening, that we can say, and I'm invited, he want to qualify, and then we can see also in real life, which will be great.
Yep, for sure.
Great.
See ya. Bye.
Congratulations, TaToH. Bye.
Thank you, man.
Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed, and if you did it, thumb up on YouTube.